Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, and I'm president of National Demographics, or NDC. I'm here to demonstrate for you the District R mapping tool, or Districtor, as some call it. This is a very handy tool for drawing your neighborhood or community of interest. It also has the capability to draw whole districts as well if you want to try that. I'm going to show you using Sacramento County's website, but the tool works the same for every website. First of all, you'd go to your jurisdiction's project website and click on the link to District R. That's also where you'll find this how to use video if you want to come back and watch this again later. Clicking on the District R link will bring you to this information page. You can read through the information, come down here to start drawing, and there will be two options. One is to draw districts, the other is to draw a community or neighborhood. I'm going to show you the community tool, but the district tool works the exact same. The only difference is that in a community, you can draw multiple communities that overlap, because a house could be part of multiple neighborhoods. Obviously, when you're drawing districts, those cannot overlap. That's the only difference between the two. So we click on this link to identify a community and build it out as census blocks. Our base map appears, and then our geography and our tools will appear. Now this tool is really easy to use. First of all, up here in the top left, you can type in an address, and it'll zoom in on that area. Or just use the plus and minus tools to zoom in. Plus zooms in, minus zooms out, of course. Over here on the right are our tools. We have our pan tool. This, you just click and you can move the map around. The paintbrush, I'm going to come back to that, but that's our key tool. If you make a mistake, the eraser, and then a inspect tool. If you click on this, it will show you as you move your mouse around how many people are in each census block. You can see it highlighting the block in gray and then telling you how many people are involved. Over here we got drawing, data, and evaluation. So right now in my community I have 0 people. Come back here to drawing. First enter a description of the neighborhood you're going to draw. Test demo neighborhood 1. Of course, you should enter the name of your neighborhood. Then you'd enter a description. What ties your neighborhood together? So we all support and visit the neighborhood park in the middle of our area. If that's your concern, type it in. It could be anything. Could be everyone speaks Spanish at home. Could be everyone has similar jobs or similar income levels. Whatever ties your neighborhood together, that's what we want to hear about. So now we've described it, let's draw it. Tell us where it is. So first of all, we've got some demographic data you can use if you want to. There's no requirement to use this data. You've got total population data. More importantly, you can see citizen voting age population data. This is what drives Voting Rights Act analysis. So you can look at where are Hispanic citizens of voting age, where are Asian American citizens of voting age, where are Black or African American citizens of voting age, whatever group you want to look at. Or we also have other demographic variables. Click down here, you see the percentage of families that have a child under age 18 at home. You can look at high school graduation rates, income levels by household. All kinds of data is in here of multifamily housing versus single family housing. So this is how you can spot your apartment buildings. Another popular one is renters, the percentage of households that are occupied by renters. Whatever demographic you want to look at, you can highlight it here. Or if you just want to draw the area geographically, you can do that. So let me zoom in a little bit more and come over here to our paintbrush tool. Now you can choose the width of your paintbrush. If I choose a high number, you can see how it grabs a really big area. Use that to start when you're just getting going to pick big areas. And then make your paintbrush smaller so you can fine tune and really get the exact areas. So you can click block by block, or as I'm doing now, simply hold the mouse button down and drag over the area. So you can see it, just fill it in, get it all colored in. Obviously, this is just a demo. I'm not picking a neighborhood that I actually know about. And let me wrap it up here. You can see how much faster it is with the big brush versus the small brush. Let's say you accidentally click something you didn't mean to. That's where the eraser comes in. Again, you just click on it or hold down the mouse and brush over it, and you're done. So I've got one neighborhood. If I want to add a second neighborhood to this map, I simply click the plus here next to color, choose the new color, and start drawing again. And you'll see the neighborhoods highlighted in a different color. And you can see you are allowed to overlap in this tool because people can be in multiple neighborhoods. In the district tool, as I mentioned, you can't do that. So then you can see how many people are in each neighborhood. Got 8,000 in the yellow one, 8,500 in the blue one. Come back and I would enter a description for my second neighborhood. Test demo area 2, describe, etc. And then when I'm done, I come up here to save. Click on save. It gives you this web URL. You can copy that and email that to someone if you want to share your map with somebody else, or copy it and save it so that you have it to come back to later on if you wish. Then come down here, enter either a name for your team. If you're part of a group that's submitting maps together, you can enter that in here, or enter a name for your plan. This is what people will see on the page as they look at different maps that have been submitted. So I will just call this test demo 1 and click tag your map. I'm not going to do that because I don't want this to show up on the screen since it's just for demo, but click tag and then you're done. So that's really simple. Again, you just zoom around and paintbrush in your neighborhood, and we look forward to seeing your maps. Thank you very much for your interest.